It's been a minute since we've had Leagues of Votann on the channel, and it's been an even longer minute since Space Marine Steve was in studio. Well, 40K fans, today we've got both. That's right, Space Marine Steve is here with the Crimson Fist to take on yours truly and some newly minted Votann with cool Deadly Print Studios effects in what has all the makings of an absolute slobber knocker. This is 40K in 40 minutes, Votann versus Marines. Greetings 40K fans, your host JT the Voice here, and boy howdy is this gonna be a good one. Space Marine Steve is back with his Crimson Fist's Anvil Siege Force to face my Votann Hearthband Detachment with some new additions courtesy of Tycho and Deadly Print Studios. It's the Hammers of the Dwarves versus the Anvils of the Space Marines, Pedro Kantor versus Uthar the Destined. Oh baby, let's go! Hey everybody, JT here, and it has been a hot minute since I've got to play the stunty little orange dudes on the channel, and it's been a hotter minute, or is it a hot minuter? I'm not sure which it is, but it's been a while since Space Marine Steve's been in, and I am super excited I get to play him today.
Hey everybody, this is Space Marine Steve here at Play on Tabletop. It has been too long, holy smokes. JT, how long has it been?
Long.
Moving, how long?
Way too long.
Way too long. It's been way too long. Owen, how long?
Not long enough.
Not long enough.
Too long.
Oh, too long. Okay, great. Too long. I'm so excited to be back here in the studio right now. I get to play Crimson Fists against JT and his Leagues of Votann. A lot of short, very angry men. That's the feel in the studio today. A lot of short and angry men.
Steve's Anvil Siege Force consists of a Bladeguard Ancient with Stoic Defender, a Captain in Gravis armor, a Chaplain in Terminator armor, a Librarian, and the man, the myth, the legend, Pedro Kantor. He's got an Intercessor Squad, an Impulsor, an Aggressor Squad, some Assault Intercessors with jump packs, a Bladeguard Veteran Squad, a Gladiator Reaper, a Hellblaster Squad, an Inceptor Squad, an Infiltrator Squad, a Land Raider Crusader, a Redemptor Dreadnought, and a Terminator Squad. I'm running the Hearthband Detachment, the Grotmist detachment that got a little bit of a glow up in the most recent FAQ. At least Hearthband will start with 2 Judgment tokens now, and I'll be able to pick 1 or 2 targets that I really want to get dead soon, +1 to hit, and +1 to win against those units. My Hearthband detachment consists of an Einhyr champion Eugen Bossheart with the Bastion Shield enhancement. I've got Kalfrons with the High Call enhancement, and leading the band is Uthar the Destined, a squad of Hearthkin and a Sagittar, a 10-man Hearthguard squad, 2 5-man Hearthguard squads, a Hecaton Land Fortress, that would be the Hammer of Luna, a second Hecaton Land Fortress, 2 squads of 6 Pioneers, and a 3-man Pioneer squad. I have no doubt Steve's gonna start picking my stuff up real quick, so I'm gonna lose models, this is gonna happen, and that's just gonna mean I get to judge him more, because apparently I'm judgmental, and I want him off my lawn. Today's mission is Taken Hold with tipping point deployment and a raise banners for a mission rule. Taken Hold is 5 points for each objective, up to 15 per turn and 50 for the game. Battle line units ending their turn on an objective will score an extra point towards secondary thanks to raise banners, and Taken Hold is the stepped hammer and anvil deployment. This one is gonna be a fun one. Dude!
I'm so excited to be back.
It's been a
here.
minute.
It's been a really long time.
Like 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's been really long. I'm really excited that Crimson Fists is my lead back in.
But the big key is who's gonna deploy first? Who's gonna drop first? Oh, that felt like I just threw it up and it landed.
It's gonna be you.
I think you can drop the first unit. 10 of my Hearthguard are gonna go in reserve, led by Eugen Bossheart.
I'm gonna put the Bolter Inceptors in reserve, and then I'm also gonna put the Terminators with the Terminator Chaplain in reserves as well. Inside all the transports, the Librarian is gonna join up with the Hellblasters, and they're gonna go inside of the Impulsor. And then inside the Land Raider is gonna go Pedro Kantor, 6 Bladeguard, a Bladeguard Ancient, 3 Aggressors, and Captain and...
They can all fit?
Yeah.
Your drop, sir?
I'm gonna take a squad of Intercessors. Just gonna be way back here. Let's hold this back objective.
My Sagittar is splitting my Hearthkin squad. I've got the Thane with the kin weapon. He's gonna go inside it with the meta pack. That unit will have a 5-up field of pain. And then the guys with the beamer are probably gonna just camp on my home objective, which we're gonna drop those guys out right now.
I have a squad of jump pack Intercessors.
That's supposed to
drop my Sagittar. So you want to put him right here because he does Scout 6, so I can roll backwards and forwards.
Sick. A squad of infiltrators.
Yep.
They're all 1 inch away from the sides of the walls here.
These tree bikers. Let's go with the Magna Rail. It's going to go right here. That's the one with the high call. Is that the anti-infantry tank?
Yes, it is.
Oof.
I've got one Hecaton completely hidden and another one just barely poking out its nose. And that Gladiator Reaper is in an incredibly smart place. My Pioneers are in place to either scout aggressively forward and do some work, or to move back and hide from Steve's shooting, really depending on who goes first. Steve's Dreadnought is in a position that is going to be really difficult for me to get to. I literally cannot put infantry anywhere near that half of the board without him popping out and shooting them to death.
My plan for today is to sit back, score some objectives, set up some really good firing and charging lanes, and hopefully contest that objective in the middle while scoring points, making JT take those big and slow units that he's got and lug up the table with them.
Do you want to go first or do you want to go second?
I think I want to go second.
Here we go. Oh, it's not going to be me.
It's going to be me.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck, man.
Ooh, doggy, here we go.
This episode is brought to you by Deadly Print Studios. The folks at Deadly Print Studios have almost a decade of experience working in the film and TV industry, blending traditional 2D and 3D effects on such projects as Game of Thrones and Jurassic World, and have taken that expertise and combined it with their love and passion for wargames. From muzzle flashes to explosions, psychic and void shields to spent ammo casings and bullet deflections, Deadly Print Studios has what you need to add that touch of immersion to your battlefields, whatever your favorite tabletop game might be. Fully tested and supportive, they've got STLs for almost any battle effect you can imagine, but did you know they even have faction-specific battle effects? You can see them all over the Votann units that I'm playing with today. They certainly add to the immersion, and I absolutely love them. You can print them yourself, or if you prefer, you can order them pre-printed and shipped to you. Make sure to check out the link in the description below, or go to deadlyprintstudio.com and check them out yourself.
Do you have any scout moves, sir?
Nope.
I got a whole bunch. Literally just gonna go boop, like that. Tuck him in behind.
I'm gonna scout my big 6-man squad at the top backwards. That's gonna get those Pioneers a little bit hidden from shooting. The red bike squad also scouts to tuck behind some terrain. Second 6-man squad shuffles backwards again, denying shooting as much as possible. Both the Reaper and the Dreadnought can do work. Thanks to the new Votann rules, I still get to judge at the beginning of the game. I'm going to judge both the Redemptor and the Gladiator Reaper. Hopefully that makes Steve think twice about bringing them forward.
I guess I'm going first.
He's choosing Oath of Moment on the Beamer Hecaton. That's the non-Hammer of Luna, the non-Magna Rail Hecaton.
Extend battle lines and cleanse. Darn are they good. The infiltrators, never leave home without them.
Impulsor moved up to see Hecaton. Firing deck with Hellblasters could be trouble.
I'm happy.
I don't want to go anywhere else.
Shooting phase rolls around.
Infiltrators cleanse, helping Steve extend battle lines as well. That's going to get him a guaranteed 7 points.
I'm going to shoot everything from my Impulsor into the Hecaton.
Bring the rain.
Bring it. I'm going to bring it.
The Librarian smites as well with a focused Witchfire.
We're good.
But one goes through, you take D3 mortals. Take 3 whole mortal wounds. Take that.
Plasma overcharge.
Fail a bunch of these, JT. Come on.
There we go. 4 ups.
Another 4 damage. Hecaton down to 9.
Hazardous.
And the Impulsor takes 3. No more damage to the Hecaton, so I think I got away pretty easy there. Steve will score 7 points on secondary, 2 for cleanse, 5 for extend battle lines, and 1 more for banners. Takes him up to 8 to my 0 as we turn to my turn 1.
Secure no man's land
Yeah, you can do it.
and containment. I believe.
You can do it. I believe. I believe in the thing I love.
I am going to sticky my home objective and use this very cool battlefield effect. It's like a Votann
GT.
storage locker.
I just ripped like a sick vocal solo there.
I did.
You just kind of blew right
I just
through
blew right
it.
through
Do you
it.
know what I mean? Like, why can't I just get the recognition that I require?
Because Justin is just amazing, and I'm telling you, it was close. You don't have the teeth for it. You need to twist your teeth and chiz and wear a jumpsuit to your belly button with weird chest tattoo.
Okay, I'll do that. If the audience wants to see me in one of those leotards, then I totally will.
Sadstar zips up towards the middle. Hearthkin disembark.
Look at him go, look at him go, look at him run.
Hecaton repositioning to get cover from the Impulsor.
I think I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna roll into the cover. Brrr. Hi, Impulsor. Zoom, zoom. And then these dudes, they don't have to do anything else, so they're gonna advance.
Hearthkin stretch out a bit to help deny some deep strike into my home objective. Big squad of Pioneers in the bottom move up to get shots out of the Redemptor and take that bottom objective. Really, I'm hoping and praying here that I can hurt him a little bit.
Time to shoot. We're gonna open up. The only thing we have in range is autocannons. Force.
I've passed them all.
We're gonna start with the Hecaton Land Fortress Hammer of Luna.
Heavy Magna Rail hits.
5-up invulnerable save. Please, baby, do it. Huh. You
does it.
play on logo does it.
2 twin bolt cannons. Force, reroll 1s. Oh, both of us like to roll 6s today, Steve.
6 damage, 2 wounds remaining on the Impulsor.
Last thing is the Mater autocannon.
Mater autocannon looking to finish it off, and it does. No explosion from the Impulsor, no damage to the Hellblaster.
So the Impulsor is dead.
No charges, no fights. That makes for a quick turn. 2 points on raised banners for 2 battle line units ending on an objective, plus 5 points for Secure No Man's Land. That takes me up to 7 to Steve's 8. Steve's turn 2 now. He's got Storm, Hostile Objective, and Bring It Down.
I basically need to wipe JT off the forward objectives and try and push him back from scoring primary. My hopes is that I'll get rid of the bikes, I'll get rid of the Hearthkin and the Sagittar, and I'll be able to sweep him off those center objectives and he'll only get 5 points.
I could have advanced the Sagittar and gone super deep up against the wall and maybe hid them and maybe forced Steve to poke out a little bit, but I genuinely feel that bringing him into the middle, hopefully with both his aggressors and his Bladeguard, is in my best interest, because then I can shoot the crap out of them and pick him up.
We're gonna see how it goes, but I'm gonna try my best. Oath of Moment, the bikes back here.
I don't think they're long for this world. 10 points on primary for holding 2 objectives.
The Hellblaster Squad is going to advance. No.
Oh, I want to see the statistics on how many times we actually do that.
It is the way that it goes. That's okay.
Line Raider Crusader moves toward the center,
Senior assault ramp, here he comes.
dumps the Aggressors and Gravis Captain out. They will be able to charge thanks to Assault Ramp. Redemptor choosing to stand still. That's going to garner him heavy on all of his weapons, so +1 to hit. Intercessor spread out and takes Steve's home objective.
I'm gonna deep strike here with my Terminators.
In they come.
Inceptors are down in front of the Redemptor. I'm going to spend a command point here on rapid ingress. Eugen, Bossheart, the Hearthguard, reinforcing that bottom objective, making sure Steve can't take it easily, and hopefully get them into charge on my turn. Shooting phase now, 1 command point for Battle Drill Recall from the Dreadnought. That's going to give him sustained on 6s and 5s. Oh boy! Plasma starting the party off. 2 of the Pioneers are down. Rocket Pod next. Oh, Anti-Fly 2 is a thing. 2 more gone.
Wow.
Feels good. The Galley Cannon.
That was way better than it had any right to be, man. Toughness 6, be damned.
On 2s.
1 more bike dead, and a bike on 2 wounds remaining.
The Inceptors finish off the lone Pioneer, and the rest go to the Hearthguard.
Into the biker. Feels good. Re-rolling because they're twin-linked for some reason.
For us. Command point reroll. Oof! No!
Yes.
Bugger.
Excellent.
Rest of the shots to the Hearthguard, no damage. Inceptors will gain a judgment token for their trouble. Aggressors now into the Hearthkin.
12 shots off the grenades.
Feel no pain? Nope.
The Captain on 2s.
5 ups. 6 ups.
3 Hearthkin down. Bolter Fists.
5 ups. I'll make them all.
Sick.
Land Raider Crusader firing next. Stormbolter and Hurricane Bolters into the Hearthkin. Rest the guns to the Land Fort.
All right, Land Raider, do your worst.
Hurricane and Stormbolters first. 13 wounds on the Hearthkin.
13 AP nothings. So you're telling me there's a chance. 6 up feeling the pains, and they feel it.
That is Hearthkin off the center, and the Land Raider now gains a judgment token. Hunter Killer to the Hecaton.
No!
Please. 4 hull damage. Take that.
Multi-Melta next. A wound goes through.
Please be a 5. This would be the greatest thing ever if this was a 5. It's a 3.
3 more damage. 2 wounds left.
Okie doke! My Hecaton's on 2 wounds. That's the thing.
Assault Cannon Steve looking for dev wounds, going fishing, does not manage to do it.
Ah, darn it.
Hellblaster time, 4 into the Hecaton Land Fortress and 1 into the Sagittar, into the Land Fortress, and save is made.
Yes! No, damn it! That's okay, it's still good. Into the Sagittar in the middle.
Nobody fails hazardous, so no more Hellblaster shooting.
Going to go to charges. Captain here in the middle is going to charge into the Sagittar.
Steve's in with a 10.
Woo, baby.
Just out of reach of a potential heroic intervention from the Hearthguard.
Go to charges. We're just hanging.
Aggressors fighting into the Sagittar first, and they wound it 4 times. Oh, wow. That is a T10 9-wound model, and Steve just punched it down with frickin' strength 8. Sagittar on a single wound. Captain finishes it off. Sagittar down. No explosion, but that gets them a judgment token. Hernkin Pioneers on the top of the board are going back into reserves.
That was rough.
Great turn for Steve. 10 points primary, 4 for Storm Hostile, 2 for Bring It Down, takes him to 24. I've still got containment in my pocket. We both have a command point, and I'm at 7.
That was a heck of a turn there, Steve. I think I'm in a pretty good spot to clear out the midboard. My Hearthguard are in, and I'm gonna be about a 6 to 7 inch charge away from Inceptors. I think I can get the Inceptors. If I can keep my command point, I can then pile 6 inches and potentially reach the Dreadnought this turn as well. The goal here is to get those 10 guys and Eugen Bossheart into combat, start wrecking stuff, because that's their job, and it's a big chunk of my points.
No prisoners to add to containment.
So murder is good.
Land Fortress passes Battle Shock, 10 points on primary, 24-17. Hearthguard pop out of the Land Fortress, head toward the aggressors in the middle. Uthar the Destined looks angry.
And they're going to get within an inch of you guys.
Red Squad of Pioneers at the bottom of the map move up. Hearthguard near the bottom with Eugen moving forward to get in range to deal with those Inceptors. They've got some shots, but with that luck, I can make this short charge, tag that Dreadnought, and do some work. Hearthguard step out of the Hammer of Luna, moving towards that top no man's land objective.
I'm going to advance the Hearthguard that are on my home objective. They're going to go a mighty 1.
6-man bikes return back to the board.
All right, sir. Are you ready?
Red Pioneers gonna contain.
Uthar the Destined Squad is going to target the aggressors in the midboard.
Rerolling their hits on 2s, and Vulcanite get extra AP here. Grenade launchers kills an aggressor. Vulcanite next, 1 damage to an aggressor. Uthar does another damage on a dev wound and kills the rest of the aggressors. A damage to the captain. That should mean I can kill him in combat.
Fury of the Hearth, and I'm going to give 4 guys that are within range 12 of your Land Raider rapid fire. It's going to give me a total of 12 shots into your Land Raider, my plasma guns, and then I'm going to throw the blast weapons at it too, just cuts.
In response to that, I'm going to smoke launchers with the Land Raider.
On 3s. Oh, baby!
6 points of damage.
Ooh.
28 shots with grenade launchers. Only do 1 more wound. 9 wounds left. Kind of feels like I should have shot into the Inceptors. However, I need them to charge, and any longer a charge, I might not make it. Hammer of Luna, all her small guns into the Hellblasters. Big Magnum Rail into the Land Raider.
Big gun into the Land Raider.
No, ouch.
For 7!
I have 2 left.
I can't let it go. I command rerolls.
Whoa.
12! There it is.
Bladeguard with the Ancient and Pedro Kantor hop out of the destroyed Land Raider. No explosion, and a Bladeguard takes a mortal wound. Rest of my shots down to the Hellblasters. Bolt cannons and autocannons kill 4.
Do they shoot me?
1 of them does.
Oh no! You're to shoot the friggin' Hecaton Land Fortress that hasn't shot yet? Oh crap, oh crap.
This would be awesome if it works.
No, 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 no! No, no, don't say it!
And 1 hit. If it's a 5 or a 6.
No! Oh.
No.
Wounded Hecaton shoots next. Bolt cannons into the Bladeguard, and the rest of the guns into the Hellblasters.
Twinling.
Bolt cannons to the Bladeguard. 1 wounded, 1 dies. Mater autocannon to the Librarian and Hellblasters next. Hellblasters fire back. Conversion beamer into the Librarian dies, but he also gets to shoot on death. The Hellblaster targets the Land Fortress and the Librarian into the Hearthguard.
The Hecaton on 3s. 1 AP3.
Got it! Oh, jeez Louise! Oh, you're killing me, bro.
Librarian does take 1 Hearthguard with him. And the Pioneers at the top of the map will contain.
I don't like using 6 bikes to contain with. I don't have a choice. That's 3 big points, and this game is too close to let that go. It's charge time. I'm going to start with the most obvious charge. Uthar the Destined into the middle.
Hearthguard at the top of the map, right in front of me with Call Franz.
Hi, Call Franz. Seriously, dude. There we go, baby. This guy's gonna go there.
Hearthguard with Eugen Bossheart, charge the Interceptors. It's a 3! Thank goodness for built-in rerolls with the Hearthguard.
No.
3 twice on 2 different dice. Ah!
Thou are in trouble now.
I'm going to smack you now.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Uthar into the captain first. Only 1 damage so far.
Now the Hearthguard.
Uh-oh. Watch him live.
And the Gravis captain is down. That actually isn't ideal, as they're gonna be easy to be shot now. Hearthguard in the middle do consolidate towards the center. Hearthguard fight the Infiltrators. Concussion hammer first. Steve makes the saves. Plasma Blades kills an Infiltrator, but I do manage to flip the objective.
Get to fight back.
I'm gonna take a wound.
11 points on secondary. 5 no prisoners, 6 containment, no command points. That puts me to 18 secondary, 10 primary for 28 to Steve's 24. But I'm losing assets. This could be big.
I've been given a gift, and the gift is that the 10-man brick of Hearthguard failed their charge. And because they failed their charge, I'm now like just primed to pounce on there. I think that Pedro and all the Bladeguards combined with the Dreadnought are gonna be able to wipe out that whole squad. Fingers crossed.
Aggressors are gone, Land Raider's gone, Bladeguard are deep in his deployment zone. Maybe I can pick one more of those up. I've got the issue with these Hellblasters and Librarian though. I gotta get rid of them. If I can get rid of them, then that's a lot of his guns, and then a lot of the high strength guns kind of go away.
Mocked for death and established Lucas.
Marked for death is Hammer of Luna, the Hearthkin on my home objective, and the 6-man Pioneer at the top. None of those I think Steve can kill this turn. Oath of Moment on the Hearthguard at the top of the map. Steve using Oath of Rin from Pedro Kantor into the Bladeguard. They're gonna get an extra attack. This could be bad. Steve scores 5 points for holding his home objective only. That is clutch. 29-28 for Steve. Pedro and squad move towards Eugen and his squad. Inceptors moving up. I'm going to choose to overwatch here. If I can take down 2 Inceptors, 1 for sure, 2 would be nice. 1 down. Einhyr champ misses. Grenade launchers. Steve makes the saves.
So I did kill a dude.
You killed a guy.
Redemptor Dread moves forward. Terminator stomping towards the midboard objective. Jump pack Intercessors move towards that Oath Hearthguard unit.
Let's just do what everybody paid to see. I'm gonna bolter drill recall into those guys.
Everything into those poor Hearthguard.
Reaper gun first.
Steve fishing for devastating wounds here, not getting the result he's looking for. 2 saves, but 4 dev wounds to come through. Tempest Bolter deals 2 more damage, kills another Hearthguard.
Rocket pod.
Rocket pod saved. 2 Hearthguard of the call. Franz still alive. Jump pack Intercessors shoot the Hearthguard down. No damage.
Okay. The Dreadnought's gonna shoot everything in the bikers.
Sure.
Overcharge the plasma.
Overcharging plasma kills a bike.
The pod. Great.
Fragstorm next. It does nothing. Oh boy, they might live. Gatling cannon next. 2 damage with devastating wounds.
After that, the Inceptors will shoot at the bikes. Oh boy. Go Inceptors.
4 ups.
Death.
Those 2 Inceptors picked up the Pioneers. The Inceptors will get judged for that. However, what work they did.
2 Inceptors just picked up 5-6 wounds of T6. That's gross. That's really gross.
Pedro shooting the Hearthguard with Dorn Zero, no damage.
Storm bolters into the Hearthguard in the center. Crack missile off the Cyclone into your Hecaton.
Make them all. Crack missile.
Charge a clock.
This could be a big charge phase. Terminator with Chaplain charging Uthar and friends, and they are in. Inceptors charge the Hearthguard at the bottom. They're in. Dreadnought going into the same target. He's in with a 7. Pedro Kantor and friends make it in with a 7.
Pedro Kantor, you get my vote.
Jump pack Intercessors charge the call and his friends. They make it in, and a mortal wound with their Hammer of Wrath.
You kill a guy.
Cool. I'll start with Pedro's unit because it's dope.
Deeds of Heroism, Swords of the Emperor. That's going to give them reroll 1s to hit. So now they hit on 2s, rerolling 1s. And because of the Bladeguard Ancient ability, how many attacks each, Steve?
6 attacks apiece.
Oh, man.
You're going to wound me 10 times mathematically. That's what the math says.
Here we go!
What a coward. Only hit me 28 times.
10. There's 10.
5 Hearthguard cut down. Oh, if only they had 3 wounds.
Them failing that charge was their death.
Pedro next. Just the Einhyr champion left. Bladeguard Ancient still's gonna fight.
Whoa, baby.
I take 2.
Oh my gosh.
What the deuce? I'm saving on 2s.
Dreadnought.
Dreddy, the Dreadnought.
That takes him out.
Pick him up.
That takes him out.
Terminators fight to Uthar and friends.
Feeling great about it.
And kill 4. Oh my gosh, I cannot roll a saving throw.
Uh-oh.
And then on Uthar,
1 remains. Uthar takes a damage. No Hearthguard left with him, though.
I'm not sure I can recover from this, but I have a plan. And it relies on the destined Uthar to fall back, to charge back in, and to wreck some Terminators.
Jump back, Intercessors next. Swing into the final unit of Hearthguard.
2 wounds. On High Call Franz.
They cut down the Hearthguard. Call has got a wound remaining. The Hearthguard has their fights on death, deals some damage, and then he dies. Inceptor's up to 2 judgment tokens. Kantor and friends have 1. The jump pack Intercessors have 1, as well as the Terminators.
That means I get to fight soon now.
Call Franz swings next, cuts down 4 of the jump pack Intercessors. Wow, that's how you do it, baby.
Uthar of the Hill People.
Uthar the Destined fights next, fails 2 saves, and a Terminator dies. Chaplain shrugs off the mortal wounds from the devs.
I'm gonna discard both Established Locus and Marked for Death.
Great turn from Steve, but he killed a ton and scored no secondary. Is this the turn? Is this the moment that the Dwarves see the light at the end of the tunnel, or is that light just a Balrog? Wait a minute, wrong IP. 29-28 as we head to JT's turn 3.
I would love to make some saving throws at this point, but I'm not, and it's making it very difficult to win. Steve is putting all the pressure in the right places, and it's making it very, very hard for me to fight my way out of it.
I pulled behind enemy lines an overwhelming force. Land Fortress passes Battle Shock. Call Franz fails.
Oh, you big dingus.
Grim Efficiency will judge those infiltrators. 5 points on primary, 33-29 my favor. Pioneers top of the table move forward onto the top objective. Hearthkin advance and embark into the Hecaton Land Fortress. Uthar falling back, command point on unyielding aggression here. He's going to be able to fall back and still charge. Hammer of Luna gets out of the terrain and lines up some shots. The wounded Land Fortress backs up a bit just to get some cover.
Let's bring the rain, the Hecaton Land Fortress that is super wounded. I'm going to dump absolutely everything I have into your Terminators.
Wounded Land Fortress firing now into Terminators, kills 1 Terminator with the beamer. Autocannon does 2 more damage. Bolt cannons next.
Those are sustained.
And that is 11 AP wounds. Steve makes his save, wounded Terminator down. Just 2 Terminators and the Chaplain remains. Call shoots a jump pack Intercessor and kills him outright. Oh boy, he's free to charge. Uthar shoots Terminators, no damage.
All the bikes into the Infiltrators.
Magna Coil autocannon to start off the party. Feel no pain and 2 Infiltrators down. Ion Beamer next.
One guy takes 1 wound. So you take this and just put him next to one of them.
Oh, I want you to.
Shotgun time.
Here it is, a couple of boxcars. You ready? No.
1 Infiltrator remaining with a wound. Hammer of Luna firing next, Magna Rail to the Bladeguard, Mater into the Bladeguard, as well as bolt cannons into Terminators. Steve, a command point and Armor of Contempt on the Terminators, and they take no damage. Autocannons to the Bladeguard, kills 1, the Magna Rail misses.
Charges. Hecaton Land Fortress is charging the Chaplain and his Terminator friends. Brum, 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 brum.
Uthar charges back into the fight.
High Call Franz going after the lone Infiltrator.
Totally.
Yowza.
Call Franz into the Infiltrator, and poor Infiltrator feels all the pain. That is going to give me a max overwhelming force.
Pile back to the objective. Hammer of Luna. If only I had a command point.
No damage to the Terminators. Uthar the Destined fights next.
I can flip 6s. I hit on 2s. This shouldn't be a problem.
Oh my gosh. Awesome.
only 2 damage to a Terminator, flipping a 6 to do mortal wounds. Steve makes the feel no pains.
Oh boy, was it ever a problem. Uthar, you big chump. What are you doing, man? Yeah. There won't die.
I love it. I can fight now?
You can fight now.
Terminators fight next, punching Uthar the Destined. 2 more damage to Uthar. Chaplain's turn, and he takes him down.
Wow.
Death. Much death.
Steve spends a command point here at the end of the phase on rigid discipline. They're going to be able to make a fallback move away as long as they can stay in range of that objective. Oh boy, I think he's going to make a play for my home objective. Solid turn, discarding behind enemy lines for a command point, but overwhelming force for 5 will see me go up to 38 to Steve's 29.
My plan is to finish this game right here and now. I'm gonna do that by kind of arranging some of my Terminators for a charge. Hopefully they make that charge, kill that Hecaton that's on 2 wounds, and then shift over to steal and tag JT's home objective.
Turn 4, Steve's pulled Air Denial and no prisoners. This could be tough. Hammer of Luna is Oath of Moment. That's the Hecaton in the midboard.
I think she can weather this. She's weathered worse. I've got 5 Hearthkin inside there too, and even if he does take it down, I'm going to dump them on that center objective.
He scores 10 points for holding 2 objectives. Gladiator moves into position to delete poor Call Franz, but hey, he's done his job. Pedro and friends moving towards the center, heading towards the Hammer of Luna. Looks like a 5 or 6 inch charge to reach her. Redemptor moves up to get into some position for Shoosting. Inceptors hide and hold the bottom objective, not a bad play. Gladiator Reaper Gatling cannon into the call. Just the devastating wounds tear him apart. He'll be back, baby.
Terminators shoot at the Land Raider in the middle. Stormbolters.
Go.
Land Fortress saves everything. Pedro and friends shoot the Land Fortress, takes damage from a heavy bolt pistol. Uh-oh, is the armor cracked? 15 wounds left. Dreadnought, overcharging. Everything in the Land Fortress. Plasma starts us off. 6 more damage, it's down to 9. Rocket pod, nothing.
Gatling cannon.
He's on 8.
The grenades. Just keep shooting, just keep shooting. The twinlings. Nope, nothing. Charges.
Pedro and friends need a 6 to make the charge, and they're in with an 8. Terminators charge the 2 wound Hecaton. Here comes the Overwatch. Oh, it's gotta be good.
It's JT, and if there are ones to be rolled, he's gonna roll them. So I think I'll be all right.
Bolt cannons kill a model. That's a good start.
I'm in fact not all right.
Conversion beamer, and the Chaplain's only left with 2 wounds.
Mater autocannon.
I make it, I'm good.
The Chaplain is the only one left in the unit, and he's got 2 wounds remaining.
JT's Overwatch has ruined everything.
That is probably the best Overwatch I've ever had in my entire life.
He needs a 9 inch charge, and he fails. Ooh, that is huge.
Sadness now envelops me. What am I doing with my life? Like, there's so much to be lived. I just don't know anymore. Okay, anyways.
Can you kill my Hecaton Land Fortress? Well, I'm 4-ups and 5-ups. I think I'm okay.
Pedro and friends into the Hammer of Luna, starting with the Bladeguard.
Oh, I'm not okay.
The Bladeguard managed to do all 8 damage required. The Land Fortress goes down. No explosion, and nobody dies. Hammer of Luna, you did your job. Great turn for Steve. 9 points on secondary, plus 10 points on primary is a 19-point turn 4. He's up 48 to my 38. This is getting grim.
Assassination and bring it down. Well, hi, Chaplain. I need to kill the Chaplain. That's going to keep me in this game.
Discarding Bring It Down for new orders. Battle shocks are passed. 10 primary for holding 2 objectives, and I've pulled Engage on all fronts. Oh no! Not really enough units to do that with. Hearthkin move onto the center objective. That parks 10 objective control there.
I'm going to flip that center objective away from him with just lowly Hearthkin. He's going to have to dump a lot of resources in to kill them. The question is going to be, can I kill enough off of it with my bikes, and how much do I risk them being exposed?
Hernkin pioneers to get shots on Pedro Kantor and friends, still tagging the top objective in no man's land. The goal here is to reduce his objective control enough so that he can't score the primary. Land Fortress shooting the Mater autocannon into the Chaplain, rest of the guns into the Bladeguard.
Into the Chaplain.
Chaplain makes all his saves. Oh no. Bolt cannons now into Bladeguard, 1 down. Conversion Beamer does no damage.
Edikarn Plasma Beamer into the Chaplain, into the dude. Oh my gosh.
Hearthkin shoot the Bladeguard, 1 damage. Command point from grenades from the bikes into the Chaplain, 4 mortal wounds. Feels like a bit of an overkill, but what do we say, folks? Overkill is best kill.
I'm gonna fire everything into the Bladeguard.
Armor of Contempt here.
Autocannons start us off. Steve, feel no pains left and right, but 2 are dead so far, and 1's taken damage.
8 shotguns.
Man's an animal.
Beamers.
Feel no pain. We're still good. He's still alive.
Still good on a wound.
He's still alive.
Oh, I needed them dead. This is not good, but Assassination has given me 53 points. Discarding Engage as we head to turn 5. It's a 5-point lead for me, 53 to 48, but I have got so few units left. I don't know if I can pull this off. I think Steve's got it.
I've kept Steve off of that primary. He's still gonna score 10 primary. It's better than 15. That means I keep this game close.
The flop. Behind enemy lines. Containment.
Oh, wow, he can get these easy. Command point, Insane Bravering, Pedro and Friends. That's worth a big 5 points to him. 10 points on primary.
Oh, the moment, the bikers. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Inceptors move to contain. Gladiator Reaper moves up, takes the objective at the top of the map. He's got 3 OC, I've got 4. I need 2 bikes to live to take it.
The Intercessors will advance. 1 whole inch. Feels great.
Oh, not enough.
I'm going to spend 1 command point, and I will bolter drill recall the Dreadnought, and we'll attack the bikers.
Oh, sweet Bridget, he's gonna myrtleize me.
Please roll big. Oh yeah, all right.
You've killed 1, 2, 3, 4. You kill 5 bikes.
Holy, that was awesome. Hazardous, maybe?
That's 5 dead bikes. Keep shooting.
Whoa, baby.
Icarus Rocket Pod. Final Pioneer down. Good lord, that thing shoots a lot.
I could see JT's sadness. I'm looking at him through his beard, and he looks sad. So very, very sad.
Intercessors now into the Hearthkin in the middle. Command point on go to ground, because I need to hold. Saves are made. Do not refund the command point. Pedro and Friends firing into the Hearthkin. Kill 1. Both the Gladiator and the Inceptors perform containment to get Steve's 6th secondary. Pedro and Friends charging the Hearthkin, overwatching for a command point with the Land Fortress.
The stupid Land Fortress.
The autocannon manages to pick up the Bladeguard.
SP Conversion Beamer does not hit.
Sick.
Bolt cannons can't kill a character, but take the Ancient to 3 wounds. However, they still make it in.
Let's just see if Pedro can make this happen. Fist of Retribution. Here we go.
And he kills off all of the Hearthkin. That takes the center objective for him.
It's just my Hecaton land fort left. I don't know if I can come back from this. I had a lead going into this. I don't know if I can get this.
Big, big, big turn for Steve. 9 points on secondary, 10 points on primary. That puts him to 67. I'm sitting at 53. I need 14 points to tie, 15 points to win. I gotta get some secondary draws or this game is done.
Well, I'm passing JT a turn with 1 unit and it's on 2 wounds. So, what can he do? He scores 5 on primary, gets nothing on his secondaries.
What do I draw? What can 1 lone Hecaton do?
And I win this then. Up, swoosh, all net. Here we go.
I pulled the defense stronghold and sabotage.
Oh boy, oh Berto, this could happen.
What is even happening in front of my eyes right now? He flopped the best set of secondary cards. What is happening?
With a 14-point deficit and a 5 OC land fortress, I can score 10 on primary because my home objective is sticky.
Command point on Insane Bravery. It's literally gonna come down to, can you overwatch the Hecaton? Oh, I don't believe this. This is silly.
3 points on defense stronghold, Steve can't stop. That literally means if I can sabotage with that land fortress in that mid-board, then I can win the game. We know he's in range of the objective. It's gonna come down to the hero of Rinsworld, Pedro Kantor, with the Overwatch.
This is it. This is the game.
I'm looking for 6s and they sustain.
Is he the hero?
Oh my gosh,
Please,
this
God.
is so...
No!
Oh!
He is not! He fails!
Game's yours, dude.
One single point, one single card. Holy crap!
That is undirty word believable. The sabotage will succeed. That will score 3. The defense stronghold is 3, and then OC5 plus a sticking objective is 16 points on the final turn, and that is a 79 to 77 win in favor of yours truly.
I'm gonna go home. I'm taking a nap.
I feel robbed. Congratulations to JT. He takes this game by 2 points. I wasn't able to overwatch the hackathon to death. That sucks. But you know what? He gets it. Sabotage, defend stronghold, scores the 10 on primary, and he turns my 360 dunk all net score win into a loss. Big old L. Actually, a little L. It's a little L. It's only 2 points.
What a fantastic game, Steve. I got lucky. Next time, I probably won't be as lucky. Steve, anytime you want to battle, let's do her again, brother.
What an absolute barn burner of a matchup and a fitting return for Space Marine Steve. That Redemptor Dread did some nasty things, but in the end, a lowly 2-wound Hecaton Land Fortress and a very lucky card draw gives the Votann the victory. So much for newly painted model syndrome. I swear, if it weren't for Tycho's amazing paint job and the awesome effects from Deadly Print Studios, the Votann would not have had the edge to eke out a victory. It might not make any sense, but it's my headcanon and it works for me. Well played, Steve. Always love playing against you. I cannot help but feel that you got a little robbed there. I smell a rematch. Big thank you to Deadly Print Studios for the amazing Votann special battle effects. I really love the Sagittar missile launchers. Make sure to check them out at the link in the description below or go to deadlyprintstudio.com. And of course, as always, the biggest of thank yous to all of you for watching. If you like what we do, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases, as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and of course, access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!